Welcome to Drawing with Mrs. Burke today. Today we are going to be drawing a Brontosaurus. We've been drawing dinosaurs all week. Today is the Brontosaurus. So today, with your drawing things, you need a pencil and an eraser, a marker. You need a gray crayon and a brown crayon. This one I'm using, let's see, let me get a brown. This one says Raw Sienna. You could use that. This one just says brown. So pencil, eraser, marker, gray, and a brown. So get those, put your paper in a landscape position. And I will mark the top, the bottom, the sides, so you know where I'm at on my white table. And we are going to start making a Brontosaurus. Now, Brontosaurus has a big body, and it's pretty much going to go in this, not in the center, but in the center lower part. So here's the edges. We're going to make a big oval, and it's going to go right like that. Ooh, I think that's a little too long because I need a longer neck. So I'm going to erase this. I don't want that long. I need to put a neck in there. So I don't want it that long. Let me make that a little nicer. There we go. Nice oval and a nice body, right? There we go. So here's your oval for the body. Then you're going to make where the head is going to be, and I might as well put it up as tall as the paper can go, right? Because they're very tall. So I'm going to put his head up very tall, up here, like that. His head. There you go. And if you want a little more oval, you can do that. So we've got his body and his head. Now guess what we're going to attach? His neck. Now in this one, I did kind of a straight neck. This time I'm going to try and curve it a little bit because we all know they're called long necks, right? So we're going to try and curve this a little. I don't have a whole lot of paper to do that. We're going to go from here and curve it. And if it looks funny, I will erase it. Here, I think I don't have enough space to curve it, so I'm just going to do this one. You have to have a lot of space. So we will just go from here to there. You would have to have a lot of paper to do it the other way. Lot. Okay, we're just going to do it like this. Okay, here's our neck, here's our head. We're going to put an eye on it. And we're going to put a smile. Because as we all know, this is not real life art. Now we're going to put a tail. So the tail is going to go, starts kind of the back as if it were going to come off of the back like this. And then it's going to connect here. So we're going to come back up to there. There you go. There's his tail. Now here's our bottom of the paper. And we need 4 legs. So we're going to do 1. Remember how big these guys are. They're pretty big. They got to have kind of thick legs. You can't have skinny little legs on dinosaurs. They got to hold up these massive weights. Okay, we got 4 legs. And then I'm going to put some toes on these guys. And then some markings. And this is what we're going to color, some gray lines and such. It's just to give it a little bit different colorings. Okay. Okay, that's all. Now, I believe that is it. Let me look. We have the body, we have the head, we have the neck, we have the eye and the mouth, we have the tail, we have the forelegs and the toes. Okay, the next thing we do is we outline. Remember to outline everything you've done in pencil with a marker. I'm just going to color in that portion right there and not mess with his eye again. And okay. I like to turn it as I do this. And did you know the Brontosaurus is also known as an Apatosaurus? And his name means thunder lizard. He weighs about, or weighed about 50,000 pounds. That is a lot. He was as long as a tennis court. I don't know if you've ever seen one of those. That's pretty big. And it ate plants and leaves, which is considered an herbivore. Yeah. Now those circles, we still are going to outline those in black, but we'll color those in with color as well. So go ahead and just outline. Okay, there's our outlining. Now we need to erase all the pencil markings so we can color, and my neck is in there. That's all kind of from before. That's okay. We make mistakes. That's life. We grow from mistakes. If we never made mistakes, you'd never grow. And did you know that your brain grows? As you learn, your brain grows. If you never learned, your brain wouldn't grow. So we want to learn. We want to make mistakes and to learn. So it's okay. So we have to learn how to accept our fact that we make mistakes in life, and we have to get over it and just accept it. Okay, there is my markings. I can get rid of those now. Okay, now we've got our dinosaur. Now, we only have 2 colors I told you to get, so I need you to color the whole dinosaur in brown. He's all brown. You can color him any color you want. When I was looking this up, a lot of them were gray, brownish, a tan color. So you do what you want, but I decided a brown. Brown was good. Just try to stay out of his eye, because his eye is white inside that. Okay, and then I'll do the body in a minute. I'll do the tail first. Have to be more careful there. Now, because I'm going to do the gray in the circles, I'm going to stop for a second and do gray right there. And I can kind of go over those with the brown and it'll be alright. Just try and color it really dark. And the toenails, oops, the toenails also is gray. Just wanted to do something different there. You could do them black, You could do them whatever color you want. This is your dinosaur. Okay, now we just color it all in brown. This is your Brontosaurus. And so see how we colored those gray first, and now I'm coloring over it and it's just fine. So that was easier to do it this way than doing it the other way. So we colored it gray and now we can just color over it and it is fine. Now, oops, I kind of went out of the line there. That's okay. Don't have to be perfect. Okay, so here's my dinosaur. Now, if I wanted a little bit more coloring to it, I could take this gray and do some lines in with that brown. Do you see how that's kind of changing that brown color to be a little, it's not so brown anymore, it's a little more brown gray. I don't know if that's a word, but just said it. And it gives it it's not quite just so flat brown. So there is our Brontosaurus. And if you wanted to do it deeper or darker, go right ahead. This is yours. I like this subtle gray difference. And our Brontosaurus is finished for mine. If you would like to go ahead and do some more things to yours, you can. But there's our Brontosaurus for today.